So this past summer, about midsummer, I did a couple episodes about the hashtag walkaway movement. And the first video I did, I just kind of reviewed the different videos of people, having, their walkaway moment or their walkaway story. And I kind of marveled, or I thought or pondered about the novelty of a political movement that's based on testimony, that's based on, witnessing, rather than asserting a value or a belief, rather. And then I did a follow-up episode to that because I saw that the walkaway movement, it was picking up traction, and then it was picking up inverse traction because people were, saying that these people aren't really, not Trump supporters, or they're not really Democrats. They're probably already, Trump supporters. And then there was these articles about the whole movement, calling it like this Russian bot attack, which was kind of absurd to me because there's no way that a Russian algorithm is going to be able to elicit that much American idiosyncrasy. But then I saw the pattern on the internet. There was this meme of, calling your opponents a bot, a Russian bot. And that was mostly coming from what we can call the left side of things. The left was calling people, specifically in the walkaway movement, Russian bots, because Russia is out to get us. And that was kind of perturbing to me. And I looked into the story, and it turned out like it was a piece of journalism where somebody said something and then somebody else reported on somebody else saying something else, and then reporting on that and re-reporting on that. And you get down to the bottom of it and it's just some speculation, but it was a story. And it kind of perturbed me. And then in the last couple of weeks, there's been this new meme that is like a parallel or a reflection of the bot meme. There's this NPC meme going around. And it's interesting because it's basically the same accusation. One, it's meant to denounce your opponents, right, as somehow programmed and not real. That's basically what the NPC meme is doing. But I'm looking at myself at first when I came across the NPC meme, I'm like, oh, that's a meme, and then I kind of got annoyed with it, and then I just started seeing it everywhere, and then start chuckling when I see it. And that made me kind of self-reflexive about like, why was I perturbed by bots and amused by the NPC meme? And here's my thoughts on that. And it kind of folds back on into, thoughts on the memosphere, thoughts on the meme war. What is a meme? What does a meme do? What's a good meme? What's a bad meme? The bot accusation is basically a meme. It's something that people share and then they repeat, right? The same thing with the NPC. But the bot is founded on paranoia. It's founded on accusing your opponent of being a bad actor. That's basically what you're saying, like that you are controlled by somebody else. You're controlled by my enemy. Whereas the NPC meme is still calling somebody programmed, but there's no programmer at the base of the NPC meme. Like, there's two differences with the NPC meme. One, you're not saying that Russia or like this real life actor is programming, your ideological opponents to make them act like NPCs. That's just left hanging. Secondly, it's founded not on paranoia. The bot attack was founded on paranoia. It's like, oh no, look at all the Russians, they're coming after us. The NPC meme is founded on humor. It's founded, first and foremost, on mocking your opponent. So when your opponent gets mad about it, it releases even more humor. And furthermore, when your opponent says, you are being absurd, they basically, the NPC meme doesn't lose any meaning. Whereas with the bot accusation, if you accuse somebody of being absurd because they're calling everybody a bot, same thing with this white supremacy meme that's going around, like, oh, now they're calling, I did an episode on this too, they're calling people who are basically libertarians and patriots, they're white supremacists, and so that brings up this whole question of, well, why are there people of color who are white supremacists? What's going on? What's wrong with that? It's the category itself no longer makes sense. That meme no longer makes sense. It's absurd, but because the motivation behind that is so sincere and furthermore so gripping and so urgent and so filled with passion, the people who believe this and who assert this, they can't see the absurdity of it. Same thing with the bot. You're motivated not to see the absurdity of calling everybody a Russian bot if you were infected by that meme. You're motivated by the network of values, the belief system, and what you're defending, what you're using the meme to defend and to attack. You can't allow for it to be absurd, right? You just have to let it go. and hope that people forget about it. Whereas with the NPC meme, once people call it absurd, like it has even more meaning to it. So this all goes to say that with regards to memes, memes are, they're like coagulations of meaning. And a meme that's going to be very infectious is going to rebound. When it's unpacked, right, it releases flavor. Now, every meme will lose flavor. The NPC meme is going to run out of juice, just like the Russian bot meme is going to run out of juice. But it's just kind of fascinating that, you know, there's this other meme that the left can't meme, right, which is a meme to say that the right can meme. And in this particular instance, in public debate, I do see that what we can basically call the right, and I want to say more like the libertarians and basically more the libertarian people rather than the traditional people, they have the lion's share of the ability to create humorous content, whereas the left has a very difficult time with humorous content because everything's based on reaction, based on sincerity, based on fear, paranoia, and based on scrambling for power, whereas maybe because the libertarians and the right kind of have more power, at least on the representative field. They're not in the corner. They're not really defensive at all. They can afford to joke and to josh around. I don't know. That's kind of speculation. What do you guys think? Let me know what you think. That's enough of Benjamin Bus Barn thoughts. I'll talk to you guys soon.